Good day, grade 8 students. Today we will be talking about English, Quarter 1, Module 4, using transition signals. Welcome once again to English grade 8. But before anything else, we would like to give credits to the Department of Education who published this module, to the Secretary Ma'am Lenore Magtolis Briones, and to the Undersecretary Sir Diosdado M. San Antonio. We would also like to give credits to the development team of the module, headed of course by the writer Ma'am Maribel Azote Cabalan Buco, to the editors, to the reviewers, to the illustrators, the layout artist, and the whole management team. Thank you so much for coming up with this module. You will be learning in this module on how to identify transition signals used in sentences and paragraphs, classify the types of transition signals used in sentences and paragraphs. You can also scan text rapidly for connecting words or expression that signal sequence, and to construct sentences using transition, and also to write a paragraph using transition signals to active coherence. So in order for you to do that, we need to learn this module better so that you can act everything what is expected of you at the end of this module. So what are you waiting for? Listen now, watch now, but before that, please subscribe and like to my YouTube channel, Alan Madino, para mas marami pa kayong matututunan sa mga module na i-upload ko. Before going into the details of this module, I would like first to check your understanding of how far did you know about this topic before. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate transition signals in each of the sentences below. Write the letter of the correct answer in your notebook or the sheet of paper. Number 1. Walking can make people become more aware of their surroundings. Blank the cleanliness of the environment and the friendliness of the neighborhood. A. Consequently. B. Despite. C. Unfortunately. D. Such as. Number 2. Residents complain bitterly about the trash thrown everywhere. Blank the same people are the ones doing it. A. Although. B. And. C. Moreover. D. Yet. Number 3. Some city folks choose to live on a farmland. Blank they have to adjust to its slow pace, quietness, and the absence of cable and internet connectivity. A. Because. B. Consequently. C. Despite. D. Such as. Number 4. Teleconferencing is widely used nowadays to establish communication among those who are in the work from home modality. Blank, this allows the participants to hear or see each other in a meeting. A. After. B. Although. C. During. D. Moreover. Number 5. Blank, most people are concerned about COVID-19. They hope for a vaccine. A. Because. B. Still. C. As a result. D. Even though. Number 6. A lot of people ignored the reminder of the government to stay at home to avoid exposure to the disease. Blank, the number of cases increased. A. In fact. B. Such as. C. As a result. D. In addition. Number 7. The plan of a citywide lockdown gained many reactions from the people. Blank positive and negative opinions were expressed. A. Despite. B. However. C. That is. D. In addition. Number 8. Blank the home quarantine period, military and police forces are visible to monitor strict compliance of the policies. A. Because. B. Consequently. C. During. D. As a result. Number 9. There are many things one can do at home to be productive. Blank One can listen to music while doing household chores, do gardening, read books, watch TV shows, and the like. A. Because. B. In fact. C. In addition. D. For example. Number 10. Grocery stores and wet markets require a quarantine pass to control the number of shoppers. Blank, wearing a face mask is enforced. A. Because. B. In fact. C. In addition. D. For example. 11. The Department of Education came up with a plan on how to continue the education of the learners blank from the different modalities proposed for the school year. A. At this point. B. In this regard. C. As can be seen. D. As a matter of fact. 12. Blank, the Department of Education, in partnership with different stakeholders, conducted a series of webinars for the teachers in preparation for the online classes. A. At this point. B. In this regard. C. As can be seen. D. With this in mind. Number 13. Blank, the problems with the internet connectivity. This did not stop the teachers from participating in the series of webinars given. A. And. B. Despite. C. However. D. Moreover. 14. The month of June marks the enrollment for the school year. It was speculated that only a few would enroll due to fear of the virus. Blank, it turned out to be the other way around. A. Frequently. B. Furthermore. C. In addition. D. On the contrary. Number 15. As education faces a new normal, learners are very eager to start the school year. Blank, they are excited to learn. A. Although. B. Despite. C. Furthermore. D. Yet. So, habang nagpapatuloy tayo sa module na ito, ay mapag-aaralan natin ang paggamit ng transition signal. So, paano siya gamitin at paano natin masigurado na ang lahat ng sentences mo ay merong coherence. When we talk about coherence, ay merong pagkakapare-pareho. Example, dalawang sentence ang ginamit mo at kinonect mo sila gamit ang transition signal. So, yung first sentence at second sentence ay dapat pareho ang thought. Kung positive yung first sentence, dapat ay maging positive siya gamit ang transition signal. So later, malalaman natin ano ba ang iba't ibang klase ng transition signals, how are we going to use them, at paano natin sila gagamitin with coherence. Handa na ba kayo? Tara na! Okay, in your past or previous lesson, you have learned about modal. So let's try to review it before we're going to introduce to you our main topic for this module. For number 1, I would rather spend and enjoy my journey here on earth because life is short. Take note of the word or words that is being underlined, and take note of the words or word that is being bold. So in number 1, the underlined words are I would, and the bold word is because. Number 2, if only I could talk to God, I would ask Him to heal our land. I would also request that peace on earth would prevail. Number 3, as Filipinos, we must obey the laws on the land. In addition, we must respect and love one another. 4, due to weather disturbance, we may experience occasional rains. Therefore, we must always bring our umbrellas with us. Number 5, no one can visit patients under quarantine even though they need the care and support from their families. Now, again, iti-take note natin yung mga words na merong underlined at yung mga words na naka-bold. Titingnan natin ngayon yung mga modals, kung sino ba ang mga modals sa mga sentences na yan. Okay, try to look at your module. What do we call those underlined words? Okay, sino-sino ba yung mga underlined words from the sentences na binasa natin kanina? You are right. Ang mga underlined words are called modals. These modals express different uses. So, merong iba't ibang gamit ang mga modals na nakita ninyo. Giving preference, stating probability, expressing obligation, indicating possibility, giving prohibition, asking permission, seeking advice, showing ability, making request, demonstrating willingness, and manifesting lack of necessity. So, ito ang mga purpose ng mga modals, bakit siya ginagamit sa ating mga sentence. Ngayon, have you all noticed the words that written in bold print? Yes, nanonotice natin sila. What do the words because, also, in addition, therefore, even though express? So, ano yung mga words na may naka-bold kanina? Ito yung mga because, also, in addition, therefore, and even though. Yan ang ating pag-aaralan ngayon. What's new? Did you experience feeling lonely and restless? If you did, how did you deal with this feeling? The poem entitled Sunshine will inspire you to look at the brighter side during difficult times. So here is our activity for today. So signals to connect. Read the lines in the poem below and read the questions that follow. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. So we will be going to read a poem today entitled Sunshine. Sunshine by Maribel Azoty Cabalan Buco. Simultaneously, we all made a stop. Unfortunately, threats and trials were rough. Nonetheless, to keep everyone safe, similarly, stay at home is what we make. However, with lots of twists and turns, in other words, it's full of challenges. Nevertheless, it all went well. Eventually, life is back as well. Now, have you noticed the letters in bold print? Okay, what do letters S, U, N, S, H, I, and E stands for or stand for? Write your answers in your notebook. To help you understand ano ba talaga ang meaning or gamit ng transition signal. So let's try to read these two sentences. Sentence number 1, threats and trials were rough. Sentence number 2, life is full of challenges but meant to be well. Okay. Kung napapansin natin, sentence number 1, the transition signal and, so ang transition signal dyan is ang and. Kumonek si Anne sa dalawang incident equally. So the first incident is threat. Ang second incident is trial. Ginamitan natin si and para makonect ang dalawa. And it is equal. Kung ano ang gustong ipahiwatig ni threat, ay yun din ang gustong ipahiwatig ni trial. So the word and is used to connect two words equally. Now, let's go to the second sentence. Life is full of challenges but meant to be well. Okay, for the first thought, life is full of challenges. Pangalawa, meant to be well. Ang ginamit na connector sa dalawang thought na yan ay ang word na but. Yang si but ay ang tinatawag nating transition signal. Ang gamit niya ay nagko-connect siya ng thoughts na opposing. Ibig sabihin, magkaiba. The first sentence ay iba ang thought or iba ang dinideal or iba ang meaning compared to the second sentence. Now, and but are conjunction. Pareho silang transition signals pero iba-iba ang kanilang gamit. Gagamitin natin si and kung pareho or equal ang iyong kino-connect at gagamitin natin si but kung hindi magkapareho or opposing, magkaiba ang iyong kino-connect. Si and at si but ay ang mga basic na transition signals na ginagamit natin everyday. So what are transition signals? So these are words and phrases that connect ideas of sentences and paragraphs for coherence. So when we talk about coherence, merong consistency. From the first sentence to the second sentence, pag ginamitan mo ng transition signals, meron siyang consistency. Consistent ang thought ng first sentence papunta sa second sentence, ginagamitan ng transition signals. They also indicate building up new idea. Okay. So, pwede ding makapag-build ng panibagong idea or compare ideas. Pwede nyo mag-compare ng ideas or pwedeng mag-draw ng conclusion gamit si transition signals. Now, transition signals are different types and each type helps to make certain connections. So, merong different types ni transition signal. So, as we go on, malalaman natin kung ano yung iba't ibang types ni transition signals. It can also be used within a single sentence, between two different sentences, paragraphs, or even between paragraphs to achieve coherence or unity of idea. So, ito si transition signals, pwede natin siyang makita sa iisang sentence, pwede natin siyang makita sa dalawang sentence, pwede rin natin siyang makita sa paragraphs para ma-achieve ang coherence or unity or consistency of ideas.